Yo guys, little video on how to achieve your full potential in 1v1s. There will be 3 categories: game sense, aim, and movements. Let's start with game sense. Game sense is basically the ability to know where enemies will spawn and predict what they are going to do. The first exercise I'll give you is to stop playing on autopilot. Always ask yourself where the enemy might go and how you can counter it. Now you might be asking, how do I know where they'll spawn? Enemies usually spawn on the opposite side of the map from where you are. You can pause the video and take a closer look at the spawns. These are the exact spots where enemies will appear and the routes you should take to eliminate them. As you can see, climbing on containers is crucial. Stay tuned until the end of the video if you want to learn the fastest way to climb them. Knowing when the enemy will spawn is just as important as knowing where they spawn. I want you to look at the little red cross on the minimap when you kill an enemy. When it disappears, that means the enemy has spawned. Be careful though, players can watch the kill cam and delay the spawn. Game sense and timings are mainly developed by playing and experimenting different things. I want you guys to try out different playstyles so you can find what works best for you. You can even change your playstyle mid-game to confuse the enemy. Be creative. Now it's time to develop a God-tier aim. For that, you'll need to follow an aiming training routine every day for 10 minutes. First, set the distance of your bots to the maximum and make them stay still. At the start, you also don't move. Focus on the little white dot in the middle of the screen. You're not actually looking at the bots. You need to develop strong crosshair placement awareness. Do this for 5 minutes. Then, you can add some movements, such as the dolphin jump, with again a great focus on your crosshair placement. This clip is a great example of good crosshair placement. You can see how much focus I put on keeping my crosshair on where the enemies might be. Mastering your sensitivity is everything. Once you find the right sensitivity, stick with it so your muscle memory can take over. If you haven't found yours yet, you can always start by copying the sensitivity settings of pro players. Sorry for the bad quality, but I had to show you guys what one of the best Chinese 1v1 players looks like. This is what happens when you know every inch of the map and how to control the spawns to your advantage. Truly insane. Now let's talk about the most exciting part of this video: movement. Seeing your opponent miss their shots because of your movement is one of the most satisfying things ever. I want you guys to master those 3 movements: the dolphin jump, the wall slide cancel, and efficiently climbing on containers. First, practice the dolphin jump movement. When you can do it consistently without crouching and still keep good crosshair placement, start practicing it on static bots. For the wall slide cancel, simply slide into a wall and pull your joystick back to cancel the sprint to fire delay. It's very effective because your opponent will likely miss their first shot, giving you an easy kill. It's much faster to aim at the enemy and look super quick from their POV. Now let's see the most efficient way to jump on containers. Most players have to stop and look to the side, which makes them vulnerable, and it's not necessarily easier. Instead of looking to the side, run straight into the container. Once half of your body is inside, pull your joystick back and look at the top of the container while spamming the jump button. Here are some cool parkour tricks you might want to try. And that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like and subscribe. I'll be doing another tutorial on whatever you guys ask for. Peace out.